Hello, and welcome to Year of the Machine. This week we watched AXL.
Is it AXL or is it Axel?
I mean, I'd like to call it Axel, but
No, it's AXL.
they very specifically stated constantly throughout the movie that it's AXL.
That's not what the main character said. Anyway, plot. The teenage dirt bike racer. Motocross? Is it motocross?
It just does dirt bike competitions.
Yeah, that's what motocross is, right?
I believe so.
Anyway, he finds a robot dog, which turns out to be a military weapon. Because if you're going to make a weapon, you better just make it in the shape of a massive dog.
I mean...
Oh, and he also, hooks up with this artist chick, I guess. There's really not a lot to this movie.
I mean, he has a bunch of bullies who are also motor cross people.
Ooh. Did they stop being important, 2/3 of the way in the movie?
Pretty
and they
much.
were hardly important before that. Obviously, the military comes looking for the robot, and the robot saves the kid. In a very self-sacrificey way. Hey, come on, Avery. Come here, boy.
But, yeah. It's not like a complicated movie by any stretch.
It is a pretty simple one, though. We're doing this... This is another one we're doing late. Have we just started doing these mostly on Saturday, even though it's Sunday morning, because we watched it yesterday?
Yeah, it's probably going to be Saturdays this year.
Okay, and we'll just switch back to Fridays next year for...
whatever reason.
whatever we do. Anyway, acting.
It wasn't...
It was the acting of all time.
It was okay.
I didn't think any of the characters did particularly bad, but none of them did particularly good either. And that's actually what I was also kind of annoyed with. I know it's a family movie, but come on, at least make your characters a little more complicated than the most one-dimensional character archetypes you can get.
I mean, yeah, it's...
This also has the same problem with a lot of movies like this. I mean, look at this guy. There's no way a guy that looks like this would ever be considered unpopular or an outcast from his peers. I'm sorry, but no, that's not happening. He is the stereotypical attractive teen.
Yeah, but
So he would definitely fit in.
It is mostly just him versus super rich kid. Well, rich adult. What?
I think they were older teens, possibly.
I thought they were in their 20s. They never even mentioned schools.
Oh, he goes to college at the end, so I assumed he was 18
okay.
or something.
Guess that's
Anyway,
true.
I don't know. I just didn't find any of the characters entertaining or particularly believable.
That's fair. So what about the sound and the music?
The Sound of Music? I mean, that's not a robot movie, but we could definitely watch that.
No, the sound or the music.
The music was a lot of kind of house dubstep sounding stuff for some fucking reason. I guess because robot.
There was a lot of electronic-y music.
This was made in 2018. Why would they even have music that sounds like that? That's something I would expect from a movie from 2008.
And the robot dog
It was also all really...
made a lot of sounds.
It made some sounds. It copied 2 lines of dialogue really poorly, 8 different ways for some reason. I thought that was going to actually... Avery, we're doing this in the morning, so Avery's pretty upset. We don't usually do these with him. I don't know, I thought... It's kind of like when we watched that movie Sting, the movie about the alien spider. I thought the whole, mimicry thing was going to play into something at some point, but no, they just did it a few times, and it was pretty fucking pointless in both movies.
That's... yeah.
If you can do this, or if your character can do this, have them utilize it. Otherwise, why even bring it up?
Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of parts that
I guess it did bring it up at the end when it like uploads its code to the cloud or something and just becomes the internet or whatever the hell happened. I'm kind of confused by the ending.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure it just backed up its system so it can rebuild itself.
How?
But I don't know what the
Why
cloud
would
is.
why would you program your weapon to be able to do something like that?
Why would you program your prototype to literally self-destruct?
Oh yeah, it was a prototype, and that's how it self-sacrificed. It just kind of blew itself up. Didn't really do anything, but well, I guess it kept the robot out of the military's hands. Well, not even really the military. They were like a splinter group of the military. It seemed like the overall military wasn't thrilled about what they were doing, since the main dude got literally arrested.
I mean, it uploaded its programming online, so...
Cinematography. There were some shots. There's not a ton of action in this movie.
No, it kind of reminds me of how the Transformers is shot, if I'm being honest. The only weird things that kind of stuck out were like the dirt bike scenes. It was a lot shakier.
Well, yeah, you're on a dirt bike. It's supposed to feel like you're there on the dirt bike with this dude. Hold on to me or you'll fall. Guy with the camera.
I don't know. There was nothing like...
There's nothing spectacular about it, and there were a couple shots that I think they were trying to make it feel more actiony.
Oh, I did like the part.
No, you didn't.
I liked the part during
the escape where the military guys don't shoot at the kid taking the robot.
No, that was kind of silly. I was gonna.
And then he ramps off the robot's fucking spine.
He did that more than once in the movie, by the way.
Oh, I only noticed it last time.
That wasn't
Why?
some out of... I don't know. He just did it because he could.
I guess I missed it the first time.
But yeah, but no, during the party scene, when after the robot got fixed the like second or third time, he decided to go try and kill the bully kid. And it turned into like almost a full-on horror scene for like a good 5 minutes.
Okay, that was kind of funny. I wish he just like started ripping the kids apart.
I don't know. Like, if I'm being completely honest, I feel this kind of got hindered because it's a PG movie, and it definitely could have shined if they allowed just...
If it had been rated R, there could have been at least 1 or 2 decapitations by Robot Dog. His mouth is full of grinding blades.
You
don't even get to utilize... He never even used those.
He caught a football once or twice, and it kind of messed it up.
Oh my god. Okay, he didn't use them in any way that mattered.
I don't know.
Special effects. I appreciated that a lot of the scenes with the dog were actually practical effects, like they used a robot dog puppet.
I was about to say, it did look a lot more realistic, and I actually did appreciate a lot of the, the way the dog looked, the way it moved.
What I didn't appreciate was how its vision worked. Why would your dog's vision act like that? It was like a black space, and everything was just like made out of blue like lines, like it was.
I think it's supposed to be a biometric scanner, but it's...
No, but it always looked like that.
It was kind of like blurbbly, and it
took
why? Several seconds to
Wouldn't it make more sense to just have his eyes be like regular cameras or something, so it could just take in like all detail and shit? Wouldn't that be more beneficial to your freaking robot dog weapon, that it actually knew what things were?
I mean, it definitely took its time on occasions to figure things out.
Yeah, it couldn't fucking see anything.
So...
Like, the chick had to be, like, 2 feet away from its face for it to make out her face.
If I'm being completely honest, I actually did enjoy this, but there was so much potential that got completely wasted, and I can understand why a lot of people didn't like it.
Yeah. Just a note to future filmmakers, if you're going to make a PG robot dog movie, at least 1 decapitation, please.